this generation has an entrepreneurial spirit. There are a lot,
sure.
and not to mention because the opportunities are there, the barrier of entry are a lot lower than they've ever been. I mean, you can start a business with your phone, and internet connection, right? Can you talk to me a little bit about just the evolution over time? Like you said, we're both mid to late 40s. I've been in the tech scene for 15 plus years. You have probably longer than that. But can you talk a little bit about just what you've seen over the years when it comes to entrepreneurship, the popularity of entrepreneurship, and how this next generation is really embracing it as a solution to some very big problems?
No, 100% agree. 100% agree with you there. It's a totally different mindset. And it is for a lot of the reasons that you mentioned. It's become, I hate to use the word commoditized, but it has become a lot easier. I look at my own experience. I first tried to get into entrepreneurship about 12 or 13 years ago. I started an e-commerce retail site called Lixalo, which was really it was focused on lighting. And even back then, the tools to build an e-commerce site, to market my site, to things like the things that exist today in social media and Instagram and that free earned media side just look totally different. But I think just in terms of there's a whole new set of tools that are available to the youth of today and for younger people of today to get into that. But you talked about the mindset, and I do want to comment on that as well. It is a mindset shift. And I don't know if it's because I grew up in the Midwest. I'm originally from Ohio, and I was sort of raised in the, hey, work hard, get a job at a good company, prove yourself, and things will work out. And there's nothing wrong with that approach, and people still have that approach to some extent today. But you're right. I think there's a different mindset in people, regardless of where they live in the country. They don't have to, have a parent, or they don't have to have grown up in the Bay Area or New York to start a company anymore. And that hasn't been true for years. And I think it's especially true now. And so people are really just thinking differently about their future. And I love the fact that so many of these students are not thinking about going and working for somebody right off the bat. They're looking at starting a company. And what better time to take a risk than when you're, that new in your career, you don't have a family or kids yet, if that's the direction you're going to go. So they should go for it.